Welcome to the Hornets Hivecast, presented by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, the official eye, ear, nose, and throat care provider of the Charlotte Hornets. Here's your host, Sam Farber.
Josh, welcome here to the Hornets Hivecast.
Thank you.
Welcome as well to Charlotte. Give us your early impression so far of your new city you're playing for.
I love Charlotte. It's been great so far. I was lucky enough to go to a Panthers game for opening week, so it was great seeing that. I love it. I came to North Carolina on one of my first visits ever into America, so being able to be back here is it's cool. It's a full circle moment for me.
As you get to know our fans, what are some things that you would like them to know about you, both on and off the court?
I think, when it comes to the court, I'm very, serious, competitive, going to do whatever I can to, help the team win and, try to be that, just defensive anchor. And I don't know. But off the court, I feel like I'm a pretty chill guy, laid back. Love my coffee. I love coffee a lot. Pretty laid back.
How's the journey finding the right coffee shop for you in terms of your pregame routine?
It's good. I found I think Charlotte has a great coffee scene, and I'm always open to new options. And I love trying new coffee, but I feel like I found a couple good shops here for sure.
So a good place for fans to maybe find you outside of the basketball arena is at a local coffee shop. Well, one way that our fans seem to enjoy getting to know our players, it definitely is one of the more popular things, is getting to know you through your pregame wardrobe decisions. Everyone has their own style. Wanted to know what goes into how you pick your pregame fits.
Honestly, I wake up from my nap and I kind of put something together. I don't know. I used to be a little bit of a tryout and go like night before the game, but now it's too many games, so I kind of just go with the flow and like how I'm feeling in that moment. But I like fashion. I like dressing up before games, and it's fun for me, and it's also, I don't know, I kind of like putting it together at the last minute.
We got a couple options here, some of the fan favorites from your early game so far here. So take a look, take us through your style choices.
Just simple. I think vintage pants and one of my favorite jackets, and I've tried to start the season off just a little simple, yeah.
I think Melo has a certain style of what he walks into the arena with. Is this something that other players are admiring, maybe?
I don't think this is Melo's style. I think maybe we're a little bit opposite. I like to go more neutral colors and basic and calm and whatnot, and also wearing supporting I like supporting local brands, Australian brands. The Earls shirt that I'm wearing on one of them is one of my friend's brands in Australia, so I like wearing that type of stuff and, just supporting, new, I've always just loved fashion, and I would eventually love to come out with a brand, so I like the idea of being able to help out friends and people where I come from.
Very cool. Well, maybe not dressing exactly like LaMelo, but it certainly seems you're building a camaraderie on the court playing with LaMelo. What's it been like getting to play with his particular brand of basketball, the way he shares it with his teammates, and how he approaches the game?
Yeah, he's a very, very talented player, and it's been a lot of fun playing with him. Just getting out in transition, pushing the pace. It's incredible, and he's super young. I think people forget about that, and I think he's really growing. Especially as a leader. It's really cool. It's cool to see coming in here as a new guy and just being able to see how vocal he's being in a very positive way. Asking everybody how their day is being, saying hi to everyone. It might not seem like a lot, but honestly, it's a very cool thing and a very upbringing thing for our team. So I thought that was very cool.
You played with another dynamic scorer, great distributor of the ball in Luka Doncic with Dallas. They have, for sure, different games. But what are some of the similarities you see between those two players?
I think just creativity. I think both of their games aren't, what you would expect them to be. They play their own particular style, their own pace, and it's very impressive. It's hard to. Melo's never sped up. He always plays at his pace. He's always, shooting those shots that he's comfortable doing. And I think that that can translate with Luka and the same type of thing with his pace and not being rushed and everything like that, and being able to get to their spots. So, yeah.
What are the keys to playing with someone who is a high-volume scorer but known for distributing a lot of assists?
I think it's just doing what I can do to be able to help out a player like that. I mean, I think, they help out us out a lot, so we need to be able to return the favor and, get him open and be able to get him moving because, at the end of the day, somebody like Melo, he's our leader, so, we need to make sure that, he has all the right things that he needs on the court and making sure that we're getting him open and ready.
You've started the season here with the Hornets in a great rhythm. It'd be hard to fall out of rhythm. I don't think you stopped playing at all through a very busy summer. You went all the way to the NBA Finals with Dallas, then right into the Olympics. Tell us about your Olympic experience. What was it like participating in that tournament?
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime I get the chance to represent Australia, it always means a lot. So, it was great. I had a great experience. I was, it was super cool to be able to go back there for a second time at a younger age. I think this one was cool, especially because my little sister was able to come watch, and her dream is to be able to play for the the Matildas in soccer for Australia. So I think for her to be able to experience all that meant the most to me, and yeah.
A lot of our younger generation here, I think, is getting acclimated or getting introduced earlier to some Australian terms. I have young kids and they love bluey. How much is Australian culture starting to seep onto this side of the world?
I hope so. I mean, I think even if it's not culture, just basketball in general, I think it's really I think we have over 10 players now in the NBA, so I think Australia is really growing basketball-wise, but I hope universally. I hope everything. I hope I love it. Australian culture is a great culture, so everyone needs to get around it.
Well, let's give our fans a couple of terms so they can use if they want to speak the lingo, so to speak.
Okay.
Here's some we picked up. Admittedly, some of this is from Bluey, so if you can take us through what some of this Aussie slang means.
Chips, fries, bubbler, like a water fountain, brekkie, breakfast.
Favorite breakfast?
I'm not a big breakfast guy. I like just coffee.
Okay.
No.
Just coffee.
Bobby, like a barbecue. Good on you. Like what it says, really. Like, good on you. Mate, bro, friend.
Love it. Well, appreciate the time. Thanks for joining us, and good luck the rest of the way this season.
Thank you very much.
That does it for this edition of the Hornets Hivecast. Remember, the HHC is available daily wherever you get your podcasts, all throughout the NBA season, with game previews every game day, reviews every day after, and in-depth interviews everywhere in between. I'm Sam Farber. It's been a pleasure and a privilege having you along, and we'll talk to you next time right here on the Hornets Hivecast.
Thank you for listening to the Hornets Hivecast, brought to you by Senta, the official eye, ear, nose, and throat care provider of the Charlotte Hornets. For more coverage, visit Hornets.com.